Hey guys, so I am back to do some more questions and answers, and like always, please leave any questions that you have down below. I like doing these videos. I feel like it's just kind of a way that we can communicate. You can get to know more about me. I can get to know more about what you guys are interested in. Just that type of thing. So anyways, I'm not comfortable enough for this video. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm still using the good old same piece of paper, only this time now I'm writing in between the spaces. I really will be getting a new paper soon. I just need to finish answering all these questions first. So we'll start, oh man, I wrote down all the ones you guys asked last week. So let's see, would I refer, oh, okay. So you guys know that I talk about, so my ex-husband's parents, I still refer to them often as like my in-laws. And the question is, if I were to remarry, what would I call my new in-laws and what would I call my old ones? That's a great question. And it's one that I haven't thought about. And I started thinking about it as I wrote down the question. I'm like, I think that's one that's just going to kind of have to, obviously my new in-laws would be my in-laws, but I don't know, because I'm still so close with my ex-husband's mom that I don't know how, I don't know what I would refer to her as. Maybe just like, you know, grandma, or by her name, or I don't know. That's a good question. Has anybody else? Okay, so people who are divorced that still have good relationships, I'm going to turn the tables and ask you guys a question, but people who have good relationships with their ex-in-laws, what do you call them? Especially if you're remarried. I have no idea. I don't know anybody. I don't know very many people who are divorced, like in real life. So I don't know. It's a good question. Let's see here. What editing software do I use for my videos? Now, as you guys know, I don't do a lot of editing at all, but I do. Sometimes I do. The video that I posted on Saturday, so when you're watching this, it'll be yesterday. Technically, it's tomorrow. That video is the one that I've edited more than I've done in a long time, and I do it with iMovie. So I'll either do it on my phone if I'm recording phone stuff, like when I do the lunch videos, because I record all those on my phone, or I will record on like my camera, my actual camera, and then I'll just put those in and iMovie and take out any parts where, like, you know, the dog's scratching or whatever. So I use iMovie for all that. As far as cameras go, I use my iPhone. I also use this camera here, which is the Canon Rebel T something I don't remember which one it is. It's one that has autofocus, because the other one didn't. So I'd have to like set a plant down and focus it, and then I would do the video, and I'm like, okay, I can't move. Like I can't go forward or I can't go backwards because I'm completely out of focus. So I did upgrade about 2 years ago now. It was a Black Friday deal 2 years ago. Let's see here. Where did I get my son's, to finish this too. I'm going to be turning our loft. I think I might do it this weekend because I have a little bit of downtime this weekend, but turning it into kind of like a space for me to record. I mean, I'll probably still do like weird random places where I'm like, oh, I've got my camera downstairs. I'll just sit on the couch, or you know what I mean? Like in our room or whatever. But I kind of want a space. Like I want more of like an actual office and not just like a desk and just random stuff. Like I kind of just need a little more space. So I'm converting the Hodgepodge X man cave / storage area into like kind of a more functional space. So I'm going to be doing that. Where the heck was that at? So I'm gonna do that. And then the next question I had asked, was it how we came up with the boys' names. So D is kind of a family's name. My ex and all the way up on his side and my side, everybody starts with like D, or there's a few J's. So if we had a little girl, it would have been a J name, but we figured we would just carry on that family tradition. So that really narrowed it down by just the letter. So we wanted to do something with the letter. Now, with having people on either side of the family full of D names, you know, all of the typical D names are taken. So it was kind of, Gage, are you almost done with the bone? I'm sorry if you can hear him chewing. It's so annoying. But a lot of the typical ones were were already taken. So it left us with just a few. Now, the names that we liked, let's see, we liked Dylan, we liked Deacon, Drake, I really like Davin. If it was up to me, Drake would have been Davin. Although Drake's kind of just sharp, like it's a sharp name, like Drake, you know what I mean? For like, and he's got such a spunky, crazy, I don't know, assertive personality that Drake's a really fitting name for him. We also call him Drakey a lot, but just because it's one syllable, so it's nice to like add on an extra syllable. Oh my gosh, now the dogs are drinking water. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. So, anyways, Gage, wrap it up. Bone and then water. So that's where we came up with the middle names. Deacon is Deacon Carter. So he got that name just because I love the name Carter. And in fact, my friend who I hang out with all the time, she was going to name her first daughter. It was going to be either Annabelle or Carter. And they had a girl. So Carter was, you know, it was out for the taking, I guess. So when I had Deacon, I'm like, can I have that name? And she's like, of course, I'd be so honored. And I'm like, great. So it's Deacon Carter. And then if we had a little girl, her middle name was going to be Rose. So now her youngest daughter's name's Amelia Rose. So anyways, we kind of swapped middle names on that one. And then with Drake, I could not think of a middle name. Like, we just couldn't. I liked Drake Asher. I knew I wanted to be Drake something. It had to be at least 2 syllables. And I liked the way they all sounded with, like, if it started with an A. You guys actually named him here. It was Drake. It became Drake Adden. So, and it has, Adden has a little bit of a family meaning in it too. But yeah, Drake Adden. So that's how we came up with their names. And yeah, I like it. Let's see here. Trump or Hillary? Guys, I hate politics. There's a reason. So people bash on me all the time. You don't share this and you don't share that. There's a few things I don't talk about. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about religion. And I don't talk about like exactly where I live. And, you know, I'm there's just a few things that I just don't talk about. Politics are one. And can I just say, I'm not going to like go on and on and on. I'm pretty middle of the road. If you haven't figured it out, I'm not conservative. I'm not like liberal. I'm like really like kind of an independent type of a person. I just don't lean one way or the other too far. There's certain things I like, and then there's certain things I hate, and then, you know, I love, and then there's other things where I'm like, come on. So anyhow, for me, this election, I'm just like palm to the face. Like, you've got to be kidding me. There's that meme that goes around and it's like, we have XYZ people in this country and this is what we've narrowed it down to. I mean, really? It's bad. And I'll lay in bed and I'll think about it. I'm like, well, if Trump wins, this. And if Hillary wins, oh, this. And it just goes back and forth and I'm like, oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. No matter what, we're screwed. Like, I'm so not thrilled with our candidates and it's bad. But I'm definitely leaning towards one more than the other, but at the same time, I'm like, well, if we had to find the positive in each of them, I mean, they each have like a little something to offer, and then there's tons of negative. Gage, no. I don't know. It's a bad election year. This is going to be the year that we have to talk to our kids about it in the history books and be like, yeah, that actually happened. I'm definitely leaning towards one more than the other, but all right, how do I make, let's go from politics to snow peas. I buy the sugar snap peas a lot, and I think that's what you're actually meaning, but they said, how do I prepare the snow peas? Do I steam them? Do I just eat them raw? What do we do? So you guys see that I buy the sugar snap peas a lot. They are a family favorite. I have to get Drake's one. Not quite yet. They are a big time family favorite in this household. Everybody loves them. And they're really low in calories, which is a major perk because they're not like carrots, which are like loaded with carbs and sugar, and they're great. It's a carrot, it's great. But the peas, I mean, if you're tracking and paying attention, the peas, you can get a little more bang for your buck. So I love that about them. We eat them raw. 98% of the time we eat them completely. We just eat them raw. Now, get reminders on my Fitbit. But occasionally, if I'm doing a stir fry, I will stir fry this sugar snap peas. I'll chop some up and throw them in. I'll also occasionally throw them in pasta salad, and they're really good in there too. But again, that's raw. So sometimes we saute them, otherwise we just eat them raw. It's like a really good go-to. Oh, we need some green on this plate. Let's throw in some peas. All right. I'll answer one more. So this one is my favorite performance of the Rio Olympics. That's a hard one. We watched so much of it. Whenever my boyfriend was home, it was on. He is a serious sports fanatic. If you haven't noticed. And he doesn't have one specific team. I mean, the Ducks, but other than that, he's just like, I love this team and I love this team, and he loves the underdogs. He always loves the underdogs. He grew up a Broncos football fan, but which is why you saw the blanket and we have a doormat, and he's got, some lanyards and stuff, but he's a diehard Ducks fan. Other than that, nothing. I guess my favorite performance, I have to think about this for a minute. Okay, I thought about it for a minute. So I think my favorite time is this. Was it the Russian? The one, all the people that got Gage, no. All the women and the whole country got banned. I think it was Russia. Was it Russia? I don't know. For drug use. So anyways, that when she made it first, and she was doing I don't remember which one it was, but one of the swimming events, and she made first, and she was like I'm number one, and Katie Delecky, is that how you pronounce it, was in the back room, and she was like and then she goes out there and she like smokes her. Oh, I got the chills. I seriously have the chills in my leg right now. That was a glorious moment, because it's like, you know what? Don't be so cocky when you shouldn't even be racing, and there's people out there who are not on steroids, who, you know what I mean, like, who are behind you because they're not being like artificially enhanced. But when she went out there and she won, and then she's like, I'm number one now. I'm like, yes. You go, girl. So that was awesome. I also really liked the skeet shooting, or the clay, or I don't remember exactly which one it was, but when the women were out there shooting the skeet competition, I really liked that, because that's something that I do. I mean, I don't even shoot well, but as far as like compared to what they do, but yeah, like watching them do it, and the day that we watched it, we had gone shooting. So we came home and we were cleaning our guns, and we turned on the Olympics and it's on. So here we are. I mean, it was the dorkiest moment ever. Here we are, like cleaning out our guns, our shotguns, and watching them shoot. And it was like, this is awesome. It gives you a greater appreciation for the sport if it's something that you enjoy doing yourself. And I really enjoy it. I mean, I love it. I love it. My boyfriend and I are talking about like joining, like doing the little competitions. I mean, we're not like great, but we're decent. And I think it would be fun. It would be fun, like couples thing, like go out and compete, like, have a little prize or whatever. And I don't know. We were just talking about getting better at it. We have a machine. I bought it with my dad. so we have like an automatic thrower with like a wobbler. So we're working on our skills. Anyways, I'm gonna stop this now because I'm gonna go pick up my friend's daughter and then go pick up Drake from school. And I promised them an Olive Garden date. So also, if you're not already signed up, get Olive Garden coupons. They send some great coupons, like free kids meals. This week, they have $5.99 all-you-can-eat soup, salad, and breadsticks. So that's what we're gonna do. I told them on Monday that I would take them this week, that I would take them on Friday, because I watch my friend's daughter Friday afternoons, so her and her husband can have some alone time. And I said, yeah, I'll take you guys to Olive Garden. So every single day they're like, okay, all right, Miss Jenny, 3 more sleeps, and we're going to Olive Garden, 2 more sleeps. I'm like, okay. So yeah, Olive Garden. I'm recording a Wednesday video today too, because usually I record on like Monday or Tuesday. And like today I actually made breakfast, and we're going out to lunch, and then, you know what I mean? So today's just a little bit better. I figured I'd mix it up, but yeah. Thanks a lot for drinking more water, Gage. All right, that's it. I will talk to you guys really, really soon. I'll answer some more questions. If you have any more, please leave them down below. If you enjoy these videos, please like this video, let me know, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.